Alright, let's make some seat rails. We got like 20 bucks worth of flat bar. There's a bunch more stashed over behind me here. But what we're going to do is we're going to make our adapter plates. So we're going to go to the bolt holes here and here, the farthest two away. If we need to adjust it later, we can either go to either of these holes here and kind of open it up. But this is what we have, 1/8 by 1 flat bar. I've marked it out. It's about 1 inch either side, so we have some extra material to go off of. We'll cut 2 of them, we'll mark our holes, we'll drill it out, we'll bolt them on, and then we will start making some cross brace and some extra bits. So yeah, come along for the ride. Okay, so now we're going to go cross bracing. Just going to go right across the bottom, we'll weld it on. Both, they're the same, so yeah. Nothing too special, just a happy going flat. Nothing need to be crazy. I'm back. Yeah. Alright, so we've got the seat loosely in there. Video cut off because I had a work-related phone call, but I'm still in training, so I can pass those phone calls off to more important people. But where we're at is we have the seat in here, and it's in alright position. Eventually I have to cut this out, and this was part of the reinforcement of the chassis as I cut it all apart and re-welded it so it didn't whip on me. Although it may have whipped on me, but since we made all new mounts, it doesn't matter because the door's still closed. But yeah, so we've got really not a lot there and not a lot at the front. All we do have is this OEM front seat mount, but I don't think that's going to help us very much because the seat needs to be a little bit higher up. Now we could put some angle down, lift the seat up a little bit, but I don't really want to do that. So I may do something different on the front, but we're probably going to get the back mount off and done, as it's one of the easier ones, as I replicate what I did on the other side, which was put a piece of flat bar across, put a bolt sticking up, and then have a piece of plate on this seat so I can put it on. It lines it up on a stud, and then we can always trick the angle just a little bit if we need to. And yeah, then we'll do the front mount. But yeah, keep you along for the ride. Alright, so we got the seat in, the passenger side. Yeah, I don't know how much video I took of actually doing it because I couldn't be bothered to set the camera up. But yeah, we have basically a piece of flat bar that goes across, connects that little cross member and that main beam and the unibody frame rail-y type door sill area. Got a little pad on there, so it's the load is spreaded, and then we got some little gussets that go from the cross member I put in to that OEM thin one where the seats would normally go. It's all 1/8 flat bar, so it's pretty heavy duty for car stuff. There's another one on the inside here, which you can see, Yeah, everything's just tacked in shittily. But, yeah, it's in there. I mean, nothing's tightened down. The nuts are just hand tight. But, yeah, it's in. There's a passenger seat. And now the next job is just figuring out seat belts and proper angle to where they need to go across. So I'm going to have to go research some stuff on that to see where I can have it safely mount, because I doubt you want it like up here going right across. Oh, sorry, right across here. So right across your neck. That doesn't sound like a good idea or a fun time in a crash. But hopefully we can kind of get it maybe down here somewhere. But I just got to go look it up. I'm sure there's lots of information on 3-point harness belts of where they need to be mounted. But yeah, we're coming along. Tomorrow I'll bring my welding bottle from home because the little one Scott has is empty. And then I'll trade those out, and I'll take mine with me, or Scott's with me, and then get it filled during the week, and probably fill my other one up too. But yeah, before I ramble on for another hour, yeah, it's in. I don't know if this is the first Camaro with bride seats in it, but it's definitely one of the few, I guess, if they have them. But yeah, tell me what you think. Smell you later.